So good morning on this bright, chilly day. I think it's the best way to put it. Saw my breath this morning, frost was over the car. Nothing crazy, but still a little bit chilly for when we're starting this. So let's start with a little march on the spot. Still a bright day though, which is really good. Looking forward to that sunshine. Hopefully get to go for a hike later for myself. Been meaning to go to the RBG, but I don't know how gucky it's going to be. I don't know how muddy it's going to be all over. I like hiking the Arboretum, and sometimes, depending on how a week has been, it can either be soggy to no end, or it can be nice and dry with all the wood chipping. All right, we're going to hop into the high knee march. 3, 2, 1. Good work, good work. All right. Let's get going on some butt kicks in 3, 2, 1. Feel free to take it at your own pace. If you want to, hop into a jog with these. Again, all I'm going to be doing is warming up the knees. I do want to know how later this week is going to turn out, considering last week was all over the place. It was cold. It snowed last week. On top of it, then it was all warm again. Well, hopefully we get a bit less of that drastic process, I guess. All right, we are going to come onto the ground here. So I'm going to get you guys to kneel down with me. What we're going to do is we're going to try and rock as far over the front foot and then rock as far back after that, as well as we're going to try and get a little bit of a twisting motion going here. So I'm going to start with my right leg so that way you can see me twisting towards you guys. So what's it going to look like? I'm going to rock as far forward as I can, driving that knee over that front ankle. I'm going to twist my body so that I can show you my chest. And then we're going to rock as far back, trying to release that heel and try to get a little bit more of an active stretch over the back of the hip here. Not so much the knee, I'm just holding on to my knee to pull myself back a little bit. We're going to rock back and forward about 10 times. So all the way forward, over the knee. Back as far as we can, a little bit of stretch under the hip and the hamstrings. And then back over. Remember, try and twist over that front knee just enough so I can see your chest. Oh, shoelaces are coming untied. Well, I'm glad I caught that there. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear my back knee clicking a lot. Me being on the hard ground, all I hear is this hard popping every time I decide to roll right back over it, going forwards. All right, expose the chest enough, bring it back, give it 3, back, 2, and 1. We're gonna switch legs. So up, over, new. I'm gonna still share this side with you, that way you can see. Oh, you can still see when my chest is trying to be exposed to you. So nice and far, rock over the front. Expose the chest just enough for me to see it, and then back. Good work, good work. Maybe I should have double knotted my shoes today, considering that they seem to be a little loose. Good work. The reason why I want a little bit of a twist at the end there, trying to expose the chest to me, is just to get a little more action out of the hip and out of the spine, especially the lower back. That way we can stretch out a little bit for the lower back and get it going there. It's not a huge stretch. We can call it more so mobility training rather than flexibility, but it's still enough to make sure that the muscles back there are getting activated as best we can. Second, let me set up there. All right, give it 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right, we are going to hop onto our knees here. Very simple motion here. You can see how I'm standing nice and tall on my knees. All we're going to do, as if we're going to do a squat, We're gonna put our bum down on our heels and then come back up. Nice and easy. The idea here is the lower you can get with this process. So you can see I expanded my heels just enough so I can sit my hips further down. We're gonna try and warm up a little bit tougher over the knees, getting a little bit more mobility over the knees, as well as warm up the quads. Going for a little more muscular warm up this time. Nothing crazy. Nice and easy. Going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next we're gonna hop onto our hands and knees here. The idea is we're just more so gonna get some twisting out of this. So what you're gonna do is post one hand right under your chest, and the other one's going to flare up, trying to reach as high as it can. Try and keep the hips stiff. That's why I have both knees on the ground currently. We're gonna get a little bit of a twist over that mid to low spine. Just a little bit of a twist. Just reach the hand as high as you can go. We're gonna keep on that same side, going for 5. So 4 more. Reach as high as we can. 3 more. Oh, good work. 2. And last one. And then we switch sides. So I'm going to turn my side so I can keep exposing my chest to you. That way you get to see my nice face beaten up with red. Okay. Going. 5. 4. Try and keep that hand posted down on the ground. It's just as far as you can reach. So if it's only out to the side where you can see a little bit of your chest, that's okay. 2. And 1. Good work. All right. Shake off the upper body. One last thing we're gonna try and get to is we're gonna get to some down dog. So the idea here is we're going to post up in our plank position, and we're gonna put our bum as high into the air as we can. So for a lot of people, there could be stretches in different spots for this. The idea for me is I want you to try and get your bum up as high as you can. Stretches should come from the lower body mostly, and then from the upper body, you're just more so feeling strength and a little bit more work from the shoulders. So for me, a lot of the stretching is going to come from my calves, simply because I'm very tight over my ankles. So me getting my ankles down to the ground is going to be the hardest part for me. If you feel more stretch in your glutes, in your hamstrings, that's okay. We're going to release ourselves from this position. Bring our knees down. We're going to go for that the same 5 times that we do it. Okay, so back up. And come into the position however you feel proper. You can come in from the plank like we did the first time around. I'm going to come in from the knees simply because I like driving my heels into the ground. It helps me. Follow whatever path you feel is best. I'm more so looking to get not only the musculature warm, you can see how I'm pushing on, so it's warming up a little bit over the leg, but I'm also trying to get that moving, that dynamic stretching. All right, last one. All right. Let's get into today's workout. A lot of the motions are going to be really slow. So the idea is take your time with it. If you feel as though I can't hold this position anymore, feel free to drop out and come back in. A lot of the positions we're going to take are going to be slow tempoed. We're going to do 3 in a row. Stick up 4 because I imagine doing 4. We might have an extra exercise at the end. Anyways, 3 exercises in a row. We're going to be holding a lot. We're starting with a wall sit, and then we'll be down on the ground for the other 2. So let's get things going, get things burning. What I want for a wall sit, I want you to try and keep the entire portion of your back along the wall. The higher you sit, the easier this becomes. So the idea is if I sit way up here, it's going to be much too easy for myself, but it can be hard for you. If we come down where I can see myself at 90 degrees here or even further, the idea is how much pressure I'm going to put over my knees and into my quads. But what I want you guys to try and get to it today is the 90 degrees. So what's going to be on the wall, posted up, back as much against the backboard here. Try and get the knees to 90 degrees. So we'll get started. I'm gonna grab my stopwatch, that way I don't have to look at the clock today. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's get going. Should have called out if you needed wall space for this. Hoping you all have wall space at home to get this going. I know that Tyler's been doing that. Tyler, when he was doing these classes on, I don't know if he's still doing Friday classes. Was getting your wall sits going, because Tyler is a huge fan of all these isometric isometric exercises where you hold a position and you keep going for core or legs or whatever. All right, give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back off. Woo. Shake those legs off. We're down on the ground next. All right. We are going to do. Oh, geez. Sorry. Brain fart. Anyways, we're going to try and go for push-ups. If you want to stay on the off the floor, I should have just counted you guys towards the ground. Feel free to use the wall. Feel free to use a ledge, whatever you have in between. But we are going to be doing push-ups next. So if you're on the wall sit, feel free to just turn around. Same thing with the ledge. And if we're on the ground, just follow me in. So hands under the shoulders, trying to be as straight as you can from head to whatever you're putting down, whether it be your knees or your toes. And we are going to take it nice and slow going down. Feel free to stop at the bottom and reset, come back up to the top quickly. So what it's going to look like? It's going to look like 1, 2, 3, bring it down, lay it down, back up. 1, 2, 3, bring it down, lay it down, back up. Take it nice and slow. Same thing with the wall and the ledge. We're going down slowly. A lot of burn is going to happen in the upper body and into the arms. Take your time with it. That down portion, that lay down on the ground, is for you to take breaks in between the reps. All right. We are going to try and go for 10 reps. Feel free to hop in with the exercise whenever. Feel free to use my count as more so time for yourself. If you can only do 8 in the time that I can do 10, that's okay. So take your positions, going in 3, 2, 1, down, 1, 2, 3, crash it down, pop it back up, down, 1, 2, 3, bring it all the way down, pop up. Good work. That's 2. Ready? Pop up. Good work. 1, 2, 3, crash it, pop up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, crash it down, pop up. Good work. Come on, that's 4. Or maybe that's 5. I could be easily counting wrong in this one. I know that I always end up screwing up my tempos and my counts. So we'll call it 8. Pop up. That's 9. Give it 1 more. Down. 2, 3, 4. Pop up. Done. If I miscounted, good job. You kept up with me. Glad you guys stuck through it with whatever count I actually gave you. All right, we're going to be flipping around, hopping onto the core. We're going to be doing some bicycles. So what I'm looking for is your easiest version, your most modified version is going to be legs up, keeping the knees bent, touch one down, touch the other one down. Next one up, straight leg. That's the next modification, reaching all the way up, trying to touch it down to the ground. And then the hardest modification I'm gonna get you guys to do today is coiling in as you stretch out the leg. So as I stretch out my right leg, my right elbow is gonna come to my left leg. I'm gonna squeeze across the body. Same thing if I do the other side. So I push the left leg out, right leg, left elbow. And it's just in real time, pump, pump. When you're putting the shoulders into the work, when you're putting your upper body into the work, and you're actually getting the twist out, raise that shoulder off the ground. That's the most important part. Really reach You can see how exposed the logo on my back a little bit and the back of my shoulder. Same thing with my other side. As I squeeze across this side, you can see more of the logo on the front of my shirt. So easiest, a little harder, and then hardest. All right, going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Going for time here, so don't mind me not counting. Great start, great start. Keep it up, come on. Almost, 10 seconds left. Let's go, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we rinse and repeat from there. Wall sit, push-ups, bicycles. All right. Shake it off, grab water if you need to. A lot of these motions are a little more strength designed, so I don't need water just yet. Maybe when my throat gets dry, I'm starting to puff a little bit more. Maybe I will. But you don't, unfortunately, you don't get the zoom in on my pretty face coming up to the camera and grabbing my water bottle today. Oh, maybe later, sorry. All right. Let's shuffle down the wall. Just get ready for it. We're not starting just yet. Just get those legs warmed up. Get the knees buckling. All right. I'm going to get started in 5, 4. You come in whenever. 3, 2, 1. Post up. I would like you to try and get to that 90-degree portion, but if you can't, that's okay. Feel free to come up off the wall a little bit, just so you can stay in the wall sit and keep yourself going. I just rather you try and get down to that 90 degrees. If you can go further, feel free to. The biggest position on how I determine when the sort of cheats come in is when the feet start to slide out, or you start to go, oh, this leg, this leg, this leg, this leg. Those are our cheats. I want you to try and stay nice and still with the upper body. Post that back up. Use the friction of the wall to keep yourself up. And then thighs. All in the thighs. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Shake those legs off. All right, down for push-ups. Less of a break in between the wall sit and the push-ups this time, just because less instruction. Still going for 10. Hopefully I can count it right this time. Just in case I wasn't last time. Hands under the shoulders, whether you're doing it from the wall or the ledge. And we're going to count down for 3. Don't mind if I say 4. It's more so because I like to count for the extra stop at the top. But it's going to 1, 2, 3, done. Rock it up. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's get going. Down. 1, 2, 3. Back on the bottom. Push up. 1, 2, 3. Good work. On the bottom. Push it up. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. On the bottom. Push up. Good work. Here comes 4. 1, 2, 3. Here comes 5. Keep it up. Keep it up. Here's 6. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. Here's 7. Good work. 2, 3 on the floor. Back up. That's 8. Almost. Come on. There's 9. Finish it strong. Finish it strong. There's 10. Hopefully I counted right that time. Maybe I missed a number. I can always get it from the peanut gallery later on. I know if I miss a number. You guys don't mind if I miss numbers. If I miss numbers, that means you get to do less. All right, switching on to our backs. All right. There we go. All right, bicycles. Easiest, a little harder, hardest. Going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good work, good work. Unlike me trying to get that leg straight out, just tap the heel down towards the ground and exposing that shoulder as much as you can if you're using the shoulders for this one. Good work, good work. Come on, come on. Give it 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Pop it down. Chill out for a second. All right. Rinsing and repeating. Back up to the top. You guys are still on your break. Don't mind me. All right. Last round of these. Make it your best. And then depending on the time we have left, I think we're gonna get one more exercise in. We're gonna get a nice core exercise in after this. Get a little more back into that core exercise though. All right. Give it 10 seconds. Come in whenever you're ready. Slide down the wall nice and smoothly going in. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well, I know it's a little late for the conversation, but if you don't have a wall at home, and I can imagine that you guys are already making the modifications and choices for yourself, but feel free to do an air squat, where you're just out in the middle of your room, holding the base of the squat. Whether you're down and holding proud, or you have a weight in your hand, great job. All right, good work. Come on, keep it going. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Shake those legs off for that last round. Posting up for those push-ups. So like I was saying in the first round, you don't have to do all of them. The idea is do as much of them in the same time that I can do 10. I'm going to be counting at that 10 just to give you guys a pace. All right, let's get going. Shoulder width hands. 2, 1, let's get going. 1, 2, 3, down on the ground, pop up. 1, 2, 3, down on the ground, pop up. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. Good work. That's 3. Come on. There's 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. Come on, good work. That's 6. Come on. 1, 2, 3. There's 7. Come on. There's 8. 2 more. You can get it. That's 9. Come on, last one. 10. Good work. No, I don't think I miscounted. Don't ask. Don't ask, don't tell. Working out and counting are 2 different brain powers. And unfortunately, I do not have that brain power to multitask. All right, going into our bicycles. Last options for modification, easiest, harder, hardest. Okay. Get those knees pumping, going in 3, 2, 1. Good work, good work. Keep it up, keep it up. Great work, great work. Come on. Woo, I'm just checking my time because I saw much in the wrong position. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right. Nice relaxing break. I will come up to the camera for water. And then we have one last exercise to get going here. Great work so far. Little sheen on my forehead. Yeah, we're reflecting the nice sunlight back out. This aside. So this one's going to be nice and simple. We're going to be standing for this one, so I want to kick my mat back a little bit so you guys have a little bit of a better focus. It's not going to be a lot of weight because we're just using our body weight and our arms for this, but I do want you to control your shoulders here, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. A lot of this exercise is going to be more so mobility than it is going to be work or strength, so much strength training. So hands are going to be posted at the base of our skull on the back of our neck. We're going to let our elbows be dragged down to start. What we're going to do is we're going to try and flare them out. So I want you to watch from the side because I want you to see how high my elbows get. The idea is I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together and trying to pull my shoulders back. The idea is we're almost creating a wingspan with our elbows here. All right. What it's going to look like in real time, it's going to look like we're flapping wings from our neck. So it's down and up. Down and up. It's not a lot of weight because it's only our arms up to our elbows, but I do want you to do it for the mobility. This is where our posture is going to come in. All the posture muscles line the mid portion and upper portion of our backs. All right. We're going to go for 10, 2 times through. We're going to take it nice and slow. So it's going to look like 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's get going together. This is the count of 1. 1, 2. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 1, 2. Get those shoulders working. 1, 2. 1, 2. Nice and easy. Take it as slow as you need to. The slower the better for this exercise. Again, the idea is to work on those posture muscles, squeezing those shoulder blades together, getting the shoulders back. The reason why I have your hands on the base of your skull and the back of your neck is just so we don't feel like we're throwing our shoulders back. We're more so squeezing the muscles between our shoulder blades. Good work. 8, 1, 2, 9, give it the last one, and 10. All right, shake off the arms, get the shoulders rolled out. Again. So what I'll do is I'll demonstrate from the back this time. You get to see the logo of my shirt here. Hands at the base of my skull. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. You can see how my shoulder blades move from this wide position to this closed position. It'd be much easier with my shirt off, but I don't really want to put that on camera. All right. Last time through, take it nice and slow, going for 10. Hands at the base of the skull. Roll it out, going in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good work. That's 3. That's 4. 5. Really drive those shoulders back. Drive those elbows back if it helps you. 8, 9, 10. Nice and easy. Relax out of it. Relax the shoulders. Biggest motion, again, came from the shoulder blades. The same way that I stand nice and proud, and you can see how my shoulders are back here. It's the same motion that I want with the shoulder blades. If you ever want to practice a good motion or a good, strong strength building exercise between your shoulder blades without dumbbells in between your hand, good for mobility and good for strength, that one, especially if you find it hard to keep posture when you're sitting at a desk or something like that. All right, anyways, great work today. Woo. Good wall sitting, good push-ups, and good bicycles so far all today. Thanks for coming, Michael. Is Lisa there? I don't see her. Oh, there we are.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Thanks for coming, Glenn. Have a good day, everybody.